What's up, everybody? Nola Deach here, and I'm coming to you from New Orleans, more specifically the neighborhood called the Marigny. And in the Marigny is a street called Frenchmen Street. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that in a minute, but the reason why I'm down here is because during this crazy time where we're all trying to stay 6 feet apart and we're trying to social distance, and there's a lot of places that are closed right now, but there's somebody that's going around spreading a little joy, spreading a little cheer around the city of New Orleans, specifically on this street. And he's going down the street painting artwork on these boarded up windows and doors. So I wanted to come down here and check it out. But first, practice some safety. Put on the mask and we'll go down there and check it out. Come with me. The Faubourg Marigny. This area used to be a plantation, and back in 1805 it was subdivided and people settled here. Now, one of the most visited streets in the Marigny is Frenchmen Street. Just next door to the French Quarter, Frenchmen Street in the Marigny is full of places to eat and come see live music. And the draw is that a lot of tourists go to Bourbon Street, a lot of the locals come here to Frenchmen Street. And there you go, the sign saying temporarily closed due to COVID-19 restrictions. Hopefully, this won't be for much longer. But this is Frenchmen Street, and there's a lot of places here that typically you'd come down here to have a good time. I like that this guy is dressed up in his voodoo gear, walking down Frenchmen Street, but he's practicing safety. He's wearing his mask. Very important. This tattoo shop, even though the windows are boarded up, the name of the business is written on the boards. This club is called the Maison, and my old band actually played a show up on the second floor there. But check this out on the boards that are covering the windows of the place. Nola's Healthcare won't bow down, a tribute to the healthcare workers in New Orleans. Very cool. Another sign in the window that these businesses are closed until further notice. And somebody's wishing somebody a happy birthday using social distancing. So there's an artist that is going all around the city to these places that are boarded up. And he is going up to these boards and he is painting different pieces of artwork on the boards. Speaking of artwork, check this out. Look up on the roof of this building here. Some artwork up there. So the artist's name is Joshua Wingerter. And I'll put his link to his website in the description below. But check this out. This is the kind of stuff that he is painting on these boarded up places. And this is just so cool. Check this out. There's different iconic people that he is painting on these boards with messages of hope and love. It's just a really cool thing to see here in the city, especially while we're dealing with these crazy times. People are out of work, businesses are closed, and this man is out here painting this stuff, this beautiful, beautiful artwork, to contrast what the boards are representing while these businesses are closed up. This is the Blue Nile. Check this out on the door that is boarded up as well. Really cool hand. Here is the late great Dr. John, a voice of New Orleans that the entire world knows. His music is synonymous with New Orleans. I'm not understanding the significance of the gentleman eating the noodles or the spaghetti or whatever this is he's eating here, but here is Louis Armstrong and his famous trumpet and a big smile on his face. Here's another image of this gentleman eating the noodles. I don't understand this. If you know what it means, leave it in the comments below, please. Now this is cool. This is Cam Jordan, a Saints player who the city just absolutely loves because he is very, very involved with the city and with the people here. We all love Cam Jordan, and this is a message to him. Thank you, Cam. Nola loves you. And next to him is a child peeing on the wall, I guess. I don't know, but I love the Let Love Be Viral. That's cool. And the Mona Lisa, and she is holding a sign that says, 6 feet, y'all. 6 feet apart. That's what we need to be practicing right now. Here's the famous Willie's Chicken Shack, for some famous fried chicken here in New Orleans. And on the board on this window, Jimi Hendrix, and a message saying, "Music, saving my life." Across the street in this building, all of the windows and doors are boarded up, and there is a mixture of Joshua Wingerter's artwork on the boards and the artwork that's actually part of the building itself. This is a child with butterfly wings reading a book or an iPad or something. This looks like the Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. Somebody has written Nola Rue above him. And this is the art season, which I think means that this is a really good time for people to show off their artwork. Not just paintings, but music as well. Whatever, anything creative. Be creative. Check this out. This is some artwork that's actually part of the building in Frenchmen Street, known for the music in New Orleans. Beautiful mural in this doorway. This painting of a child that is painted, "I miss you." He is holding his brush with the red paint. Around the side here, there is a cast of characters surrounding Mr. Rogers from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, wearing his famous sweater that he always put on. And there are some different cartoon characters, some I don't recognize. There's Scar, I think, from The Lion King. One of the X-Men, Cyclops maybe. Pokemon, Pikachu, and I think, what's his name, Ash. Two-Face from the Batman animated series. Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. And I guess they're all just hanging out with Mr. Rogers. This whole warehouse building is just covered in graffiti. But one of the things I noticed down there is a message. A nice message of hope. Keep that chin up. This too shall pass. And check out what's on the ground right in front of the painted sign here. Somebody has painted some fish on the cement right here. You've got NOLA spelled out in toilet paper rolls. Since there is a big shortage on toilet paper at the moment, it's a nice reference to that. Up in these green and red windows, you can see little handprints drawn up there. But just below those windows, this might be my favorite piece that is out here. This is Louis Armstrong playing his trumpet, but he's wearing gloves. That's a pretty powerful message right here. I can almost hear the music coming out of his trumpet while he's playing. Beautiful. Even the Frenchmen Street grocery and deli is closed at the moment, but on the boards covering the windows and the door is two kids talking to each other with a can and string connected at either end. And even more interesting, on the string connecting the two children together, there are birds hanging out. Now, there are a lot of places on Frenchmen Street to come out and listen to live music, and if you ever look outside a live music venue, you'll see posters stapled on the outside, and this fence here is covered in old staples from old posters that have been put up here over and over again. It is just covered with them. Unfortunately, no music is being played here on Frenchmen Street at the moment, but check this out at DBA. They have a message on their door. Thank you, doctors, nurses, and first responders. We love you. This is pretty cool. They've got this little art garden sign made out of little pieces of mirror. And a little sign here saying what time you would normally be able to come check this out. Hello. But unfortunately, at the moment, the art garden or the Palace Handmade Local Art Market is closed until further notice. The gate is all locked up. And this whole section is completely empty. It's usually full. I like that this guy is also holding a little sign that says 6 feet, y'all. This club is called Snug Harbor. Check out in the window up here, there's an owl, a fake owl, just hanging out. I guess it's to scare off other birds and stuff. And there are a few people walking around right now. Somebody has painted some of the leaves on this little tree, this little bush outside of this club with some blue paint. I guess just to kind of freshen it up a bit. Look at the mural on the side of this building. It is a giant face. That is cool. Not sure what it represents, though. Check this out. The heroes we need. And it is nurses and doctors, paramedics, EMT workers, first responders. The important people in our lives. Right here. Well, that's going to do it for me from Frenchmen Street in the Marigny in New Orleans. That was awesome. The artwork is just incredible. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed a little lanyap from this Houdat. Hey, make sure, if you like the video, click that like button. And there's a subscribe button down there if you're not subscribed. Why don't you click that too? That way you can stay up to date on whenever I upload a new video or go live or whatever. But thanks for watching. Go pass a good time.